Hi, so we're sitting here with Jody Viana, all the way in Welkom. We came out to talk to him about our national Hotrods. And welcome, Jody.
Thanks, Ismail.
Jody, let's get down to all the things we want to know about you. Okay, coming back to the national Hotrods, firstly, why did you long to get back into...
We had to prepare the car. Business-wise also, you have to keep your head in the business, because if there's no business, play. But when it comes to preparing the car, you spend a lot of time in the car itself, because it's an old car. You have to prepare it like fully, and you can't stay behind in the back. That's the thing.
Okay, alright, with the old car story. So I've heard about this old car story from the day you came back. Your dad, I wish I had your dad in the middle here. That would have been awesome. But he doesn't want to be in front of the cameras.
Definitely.
So, with your car being an old car, firstly, how old is your car?
Well, I've been racing the car about 15 years. It was actually built for Pakisa Raceway on the NASCAR track, but they didn't get it fully right. So then we are the third owner of the car. So the car is roughly about 22 years old.
So, is it not an oval track car from the beginning?
Never used to be an oval, short oval race car. But we had to transform it a little bit and make it shorter, and the wheelbases and stuff like that. But I must say, the strength of the frame is excellent.
Alright. I know it's been lots of talk always about the old car, the old car, the old car. But yet, if I look under your car, you've got good brakes, you've got good shocks.
Well, the best. I mean, if you have to compare my car to that stuff, then that's way up extreme. Like the front runners, like if you take Rudy and Neville, Chase, single adjustable shocks, but it's nothing wow extreme. When it comes to the brakes, I'm racing on Worldwood brakes. I would say it's entry level brakes when it comes to the national Hotod.
Really?
Yes.
Phew. What brakes are they running with? It's like 6-pot calipers?
They are racing with 6-pot calipers and different brands, and that's where the prices goes.
For me, again, if I look under your car, I see Worldwoods. I think Worldwoods is good stuff. I use it as well. I've raced against you a lot, and I still run with Opel brakes in the back of my car. And when you raced, I think it was your first race at Clarksville, I still turned my car back to oval and came and raced.
Oh yes, that's quite a while ago.
Yeah, 3 years ago, eh?
Yes.
3 years ago, it was awesome. And that's when I realized how fast the national Hotrods is.
The pace picked up big time. In the 14-15 years that I've been racing oval, I must say there's always this group that used to be there. The group got smaller, but yet the new guys got bigger, way bigger. I must say it's the best series to be in. It's the biggest series in South Africa at the moment. I think if someone wants to try something new, but yet you know you have to be on pace to come and try it, it's the series to be in, definitely.
I mean, there's Siafi. He came back from a layoff. He got into, what's his name's car?
Albert Bridges.
Albert Bridges' car. And he done well, but he didn't run in the front until he built his own car.
Yes.
So, right, so we hear you building a new car. When is this new car going to happen?
Well,
tell us more.
It's actually not a brand new car. It's my 2-litre modified that I used to race in, that I won the SA Champs with. We are busy transforming it actually to a national Hotrod. It's quite something new development that we have to do there on the suspension wise. It's something we've never tried, so it's going to take a while to sort it out. But the car is still not really far in progress, so let's see in the middle of the year.
Like Speed Weekend, August, round
let's
about
hope
there.
and try, because I don't want to test the car on a race day actually.
But now you're taking a frame that's how old again?
Okay, that's not too old. It's built by Shane de Beer. We have to modify it a little bit here and there because of the wheelbases and stuff. It's about, let's say, 7 years old already.
But so when you come back with it, you know you are upgrading it to be the same as the front runners.
Not completely. If you look at all the imported cars and stuff that they've got, when it comes to weight and strength, especially on the bodies and the frames, I think they've got way less flex in the frames. So I would say, I hope it's going to be better than my Clio, because my Clio I've been racing for so many years that I'm gonna battle to beat those lap times of the Kia, I'm gonna be honest.
But on the smaller tracks, I mean, you came out and you broke the lap record.
Yes, that was last year at Pretoria, Miami. I didn't expect it. I haven't been there for 10 years on that track. And the first time out, I broke the lap record. So,
and you got there late, you didn't practice.
Yes,
you didn't...
No. It's a bit difficult because, you know, politics can also play around in this game. But I think that's in any sport.
What kind of politics? Let's talk about it.
Oh, well.
That's why we're here. We're here to talk about it.
When it comes to politics, if you look at the people that's running in front in the series, who they can use to keep people behind, what they can do to impact your racing life actually.
Wait, whatever you're saying, it's like if there's a front runner, they will try and disadvantage you not to get to the front.
Yes, I won't say it's just me. The only problem is I'm the only free stater. Wish there was more guys.
Maybe it just feels like it because you're a threat.
Oh well, I have to be on pace. I'm going to be honest. When I go in a race, I'll go and put everything in it. I'm not going to want to become second or third or fourth. I want a race to win. If I don't win, I at least want a fair race and a lucky race. It's something to enjoy actually at the end.
You know. Today or this last few weeks, we're interviewing all the top drivers. We need people to know. People can look at things and hear exactly what is the story behind your car, how you're getting it forward. So it's like a story we're telling from start to end. And this is what we're trying to do. And to make people more interested in our racing.
When it comes to explaining the stories behind the scenes, there's way more involved. If you look at if someone's got a company, a business to run, to build a car and to run a company, it's not always easy to do. Your head's going to be everywhere, it's going to feel like it's going to explode. But development on the car, it's like us. It's me, my dad that builds the car. We build everything from scratch, except now for the frames and the bodies. But when it comes to the motor, it's me, my dad, and we've got a close friend that used to work for my uncle Tony. Cian Bassano, he's from Jay's Automac. He also helps us a lot when it comes to preparing the car, especially over the weekend when you have to race. But when it comes to motor-wise, I must say my dad he's really clever with that stuff. And when it comes to the suspension, I believe in him with that because whatever my car has accomplished, it's because of the suspension.
So it's like the comeback of your uncle. Does that put you under a lot of pressure?
Yes, it does. Especially with the surname. Everybody expects you to be in front, but except for the expecting, we're always pushing hard to be in front. It's part of our passion for the race.
Okay, nice. Right, so the next race you'll be coming out with your old car again, your 14-year-old car,
yes.
which I'm tired of.
It's a pity, but yes, for now we're still going to race the old one. We've got a lot of changes that we're still busy with the car, like motors and stuff like that. My only disadvantage is we don't have a racetrack in Welkom anymore where we can do testing. I believe if there was a racetrack, there would have been more freestyle guys that will join me and the class would grow a lot. But unfortunately, my testing comes the day of the racing. That's just a pity for that.
Yeah, that's hard. That's hard to rock up there on the
Yeah,
day blind. It's actually like you blindfolded until the day of the race.
Yes,
and then
that's where everybody else, all the other front runners has got more advantage. They go like 3 or 4 days before and they can do testing.
You know, I've been involved with this National Hotrods from the beginning, right? And the development I've seen on the guys' cars until today has stepped up so high that I don't think you can anymore ever think you can come there on a day and just hit it bang. The day you done that, I think luck was on your side.
Luck was on my side, yes.
But what happened? Apparently you qualified pole. But you didn't stand pole in the final.
No, I didn't.
What was the ruling behind it? Because as far as the rule goes, you stand pole, or is it accumulated points put you on pole?
That's where we're always in the dark. We don't know what's the plans, how they change it. It's a pity because you work hard to get the car on pole. And pole is always very important because you get extra points and you start at pole. I mean, to start in the finals in front, that's always the best position to be.
But after 4 laps it gets hard because then you start lapping and everyone's pressuring you behind.
Yes, that's another headache. Actually, in motorsport, you shouldn't be allowed to lap someone. Reason for that, it's a very small track, so accidents can happen. So to prepare a car that's running in front and fix a car that runs in front after an accident, after the accident actually where you lap the guy and he caused the accident, I think that's a bit hard on the pole runner, or even if he's second or third. I mean, to lap a guy, it's hard,
Okay.
especially on a small track.
In the beginning, okay, 3 years ago when this started, I know by the second or third lap you're lapping. The last race, if I go back there, I think it was maybe into 15 laps before you all started
No,
lapping.
that changed big time.
So-
I must say,
And look at Vereniging race. How many accidents were there on the last event? Not one.
not one.
Not one.
The quality
So
is picked up.
quality is picked up by all the drivers. There's more respect shown. There's more money spent into it.
Way
And
more.
and this is why we sit here today, to involve more and more people to come and see what this is about. Because I believe this is the most exciting racing around.
No, definitely. When it comes to pressure, if you want pressure, in national Hotrods, I mean, I've never ever been on that second, split of a second the whole time. I mean, that's each and every lap. It's not just one lap. But when it comes to the sport itself, like I said, the politics plays a big role. It's like the pole position, story of mine. Then I think he believes in the right way and not the wrong way. So he will open.
Look, I can actually pop the question to the people that's involved with that, and I can ask them what happened on that day, just so that everyone got clarity on it, you know, so that everyone's got clarity. But I think also when you're a front runner and you want to win, you actually are a bad loser because you want to win. I'm a bad loser because I want to win.
I won't say that. But when it comes to unfairness and the other guy won, I mean, obviously that's going to cause politics. But when he won with a clear and open mind, I mean, obviously then he's the better guy, he's the quicker car.
Do you actually believe your normal frame car can compare with the import frames? Like Rudy's, Neville's, Isaac Spicer's car is an imported frame.
There's actually a few of them.
There's a few imported frames. Can you compare yours to theirs?
I'd say,
Or are you coming there with less ammunition, do you think?
I think so, because when it comes to flex of the frame, the T45 as they call it, as I know, is apparently less flex, but it's twice as hard or strong as a steel.
I have to name names just so that we can get on a playing field here that's fair, right? So there's Neville Loosemore. He's a top runner. He's put his whole life and soul into this series. He's got his son racing. His son doesn't drive with an imported frame. His son, I'm telling you, I know it. His son doesn't drive with an imported frame or a Kevlar body.
Okay.
And I think he's a front runner.
No,
He's
definitely
been-
Jason is very, very fast. But on the other hand, he had his dad that could set up his car. It's not someone that starts from scratch. So he's got experience. I mean, he's not just racing the oval, and he didn't grow up in a different type of, let's say, another sport or something like that. He's always been in the races.
You know, this is why we're doing this, to up our game, for people to take notice of us. I say us because I'm just involved as deep as you are and everybody else is. And for us to up our game is to expose you guys. Exposing you guys will get bigger factories that will see you, that will want their names on your cars. And this is at the end of the day what we're trying to do. We're trying to show people how tough the sport is. Within that, show them how professionally we're running it, because it's being really run professional now. And you know, when we started 3 years ago, there was a lot of mistakes. But how do you learn? You learn with your mistakes, and it just gets better. And it's really the place to be today, is the National Hotrods. And I wish I could have your dad here. He kept me downstairs for 2 hours before I could do my interview. He had the most to say. He had more exciting things than you to say. So I need him here, man. Joe Viana, can you come here, please? So now we're standing with Mr. Viana himself and Jody at their car. And I don't know what secrets is here, but we're going to be showing all their secrets now, unless Jody's going to start hiding things. And yeah, Joe, I'm happy to be here.
Hey, Boogeyman, I'm also happy you came. Took you a long time to come to the Free State, but welcome, and it's a pleasure having you here.
Thank you very much. And I'm happy to show off your car and show off your driver. Because I know how much passion you have behind it.
Well,
People don't understand what passion you have behind it.
It's an old car, but yeah, we train.
Yeah, we spoke about that old car story. This
Yeah.
looks very new to me. Yeah.
And
Wait,
we,
wait. I just want to close
and
this
we don't
suspension.
cover up anything. Everything that we do, anyone can take a tip from it. We don't put any.
I see you got a new motor here.
That's our old motor. That it's a little bit better done. We were running on our motor of the long track, which is a heavier motor. This is a lighter motor. So we hope just to be back again that we used to be. When it used to be white and black.
No,
Like
look,
a white and red.
One thing I have to say about you guys is you do everything here. You build your motor, you sort your car out, you build your car. You just do everything, and that's awesome, eh? There's very few people that can say that.
Yeah, we have to work on the day and the night time, then we work on the car, which is not that easy. Because he got married and his wife is expecting the first baby. And
Are you excited?
yes, I'm very excited because I want to teach that lighty, if it's a lighty. But if it's a daughter, it's also right. I'm going to teach her to drive before my end of my time comes. Then it's going to be a rather very nice day.
And what's happening on the car here? You the mechanic here, so tell us.
Well, we are building the new one there, and but we're going to go a short time on this thing. And unfortunately, with the last time we had everything bent here, so we reinforced it for at least one race. The first race in Vereniging, we're going to race this one. And then we're going to go over to not the right
But you
way.
know, what I'm saying to Jody is our level of racing now is so
Very
high.
high.
You're going to have to make time. Or you're going to have
it all
to come
depends.
there knowing I got an excuse. You
Yeah, but
understand?
no, we're not with excuses.
No, I'm just saying.
We do it for the love of the sport. Unfortunately, we have to all work. That's you don't work, you haven't got money. We're not with sponsors around here. I hope that anyone that's there, if they prepare to sponsor us, we'll gladly take it.
Oh man, it's the chronic. You don't need